Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to another episode. So today we have a party. Like I said, we're closed in the restaurant. I'm going to one of my hors d'oeuvres. Past hors d'oeuvres is a smoked salmon, and I had the salmon curing, but let me show you guys. I'm actually about to go smoke my salmon, and since it's only for a small amount, I took 3 pieces of salmon and they've been curing for the last 3 days. So if you want to see, this is how I had the salmon curing, which is in a salt brine. The salt brine, of course, has herbs, some spices, salt, sugar. That's basically a very simple brine. So this has been in here for about 3 days. So you see this salmon, basically. It feels perfect. It feels like it's definitely perfect. It should be nice and getting a little hard from the outside. It's a lot of salt, but yeah, it's perfect. This is actually really good. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. I think I added a little extra piece for myself, but yeah, you see this is nice and cured. I got some paper towels, which what I'm gonna do is let me see. Let me get a plate real quick. So I have this plate here. I'm going to do a quick wipe. I have some water over here. So I'm going to wipe it down with some water. Just gets rid of some of that extra salt. You know, too much salt, and then it's just going to be it's already going to be salty because it's been curing in the salt. But you don't need all this extra salt in there. You don't want it just to taste like salt. So I literally just dip it in here for a little bit, a quick dip in water. You don't have to do it. I'm doing it because, again, I'm using this I'm going to be using this today. And I'm literally smoking it, and I'm going to try to smoke it right now, actually. I'm going to show you right now. I had the wood chips in the back. They're actually on flames right now while we've been talking. So let me show you. I'm going to take one of these gloves off. So this one, so I can carry this, so I can use the camera. So I'm gonna see if I could do this with one hand. So you see, this is the fire, right? This is the wood chips right here. I set up a little bit of a mischief. What's it called? Let me show you. This right here is where I'm gonna smoke it. So I'm gonna put the wood chips right here. This ice is gonna keep it cold, and the salmon is going to go here, and I'm going to put aluminum foil on top. This tray has holes in it, so the smoke will stay inside of it. So that's really where I'm at right now. But I want guys, right here is smoking. That's good. I'm about to blow that off. I'm going to, what's it called? While that's smoking, I'm going to cover that. That smoke, this is what I need. So we're gonna let that stay there for a little bit. We're gonna let that stay there for a little bit until that smoke stops. And the salmon right here, you see this is still, but it's okay. And it actually smells really good. It's actually pecan wood chips, so it should have a nice really smell to the taste to the salmon. Okay, where we go. So bam. So as you can see, this is why, I'm sorry, I'm moving. This is why I'm gonna try to see if I can do this real quick. I'm gonna see if I can do this. So I'm gonna cover this up. The smoke is gonna stay in there. Oh yeah. So you see, that's the reason why all that, you want to try to make sure it doesn't escape. You want to keep that smoke in there to keep the salmon, that smoky flavor right there. But that's how you cold smoke a salmon. When you get lox, this is how you do it. This is the simplest way to do it. I wouldn't recommend to do this in your house. If you're gonna do this, I probably would do this. You could do it with aluminum foils, but do it outside. If you're doing it at your house, I wouldn't do it indoors. In the kitchen here, I have fans, so I'm able to kind of do this, and it won't affect me so much. You can see the smoke is still coming out, but it smells really good. I'm sorry you can't see me, but it smells. Yeah, you don't need to see me. You can just see this right here. This is mischief. This is kind of like, I'm only doing a small amount of salmon. The other way, you can get a smoker and spend, you know, those things are, they could be quite expensive depending how complicated or how big you get the unit. You could also turn your oven, so you can make your oven into a smoker in a sense. You can, the same wood chips, you burn them, you put a tray of ice, and then you put, like, maybe if you're doing a bunch of salmon, you could put whole salmon sides inside the oven and just basically fill the oven up with smoke. That's another way to smoke your salmon. And I've done that when I'm doing, you know, when we used to do Sunday brunch, and this makes the whole kitchen smells great. And we used to do a lot of lox and all that stuff, so that was great. But this is a way to do this. You kind of have a little control over the flavor of the salmon, because you could buy whatever flavored wood chips you want to buy. So this time I bought some nice pecan wood chips, and when they started smoking, you can smell really, really nice. They're gonna give it a really nice flavor to this. So this is how the wood chips look, just so you know, you have an idea. And you can get them in you can get them in a lot of places. You can probably get them at Home Depot and Lowe's, usually where they sell because people now, you can buy basically smokers from Lowe's and Home Depot. I get them from my purveyors, but I've also seen them at Lowe's and you know, any of those places that sells grills and smokers. So this one right here is the pecan. I'm gonna do another round. So see, this is how I start. This is I use this little metal pan here. Excuse me. I turn on the flame. You see the flame? And that is literally gonna start getting so hot that the wood chips are gonna burst into flames, and I'm gonna get them nice and you know, basically when they get a nice little brown, but when they're on fire, I'll cover them up. They'll stop flaming up, but they'll be smoking, and that smoke, I'll put them right back inside here, because I know this smoke there's still smoke in there, but I want to get that salmon to get that nice smoky flavor, especially since we do this stuff inside here. All right, so you see this is already starting to smoke. I will just, let me make sure I don't keep it too hot. So I will try to get this all even, but I got the flame nice and hot. I got the top ready to put on once this I see this wood chips getting a little bit more burn. You want to burn that a little bit. The worst thing is that it burns, and then you put it in, you take it out too early, and then they go off. So you see I have this already ready. I'm gonna open this up, throw the wood chips in there, and I have another one in case this breaks while I'm taking it off. I'm ready to go. And of course, you see how hot this is. This is why I have all that ice in there to keep this inside here. That right there looks good. I will close that up and I will turn it off. All right. I mean, it looks like there's no flames, but let me show you something. Let me see. Oh, that's good. All right. That is good. So as you can see, there's still smoke coming out of here. So now we're going for another round. Oh yeah. This round right here, this is where you're really gonna know that salmon is really gonna get that nice smoke flavor. You see, that smoke was still in there for like all this time. So now we put it in there, and now I can leave it, and I know that salmon, when I slice that salmon, it's gonna have that nice smoky taste to it. All right, so I wanted to show you guys, I'm in the middle of cooking, so I just unwrapped the smoked salmon. As you can see, I've been there for like 30 minutes. The smoke is gone. You can even tell the ice got a little, you know, a little brown from the smoke. And I'm about to take it out, but you can see the salmon it changed a little bit of its color. It has that brownish color. So I'm gonna take that out, and later I'll slice it out. If I have an opportunity, I will show you guys, you know, when I slice it. But that, you know, that's, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have the opportunity. We're gonna be a little busy later, but I'll try. All right. So this is now the smoked salmon. As you can see, I will slice this, and basically with this, I will make the canapes. So as you can see, it has that color. Slice this really thin. You can smell the smoke. Alrighty then. I'm actually using, this is mascarpone cheese that is tossed with a little bit of truffle oil, and then the smoked salmon. And just to finish it off, just a little bit of, you can't see it on the screen, my fault, and just a little bit of parsley spray. So this is our homemade smoked salmon over truffled mascarpone cheese, and just a little parsley sprig for a little color. That's it. So this is what we're making that, and that's what the smoked salmon was for. This will have about, I don't know, close to about, probably close to about 80 of them today. So this is how it's gonna be. Delicious. Get out of the kitchen right now.